That's enough of that. We're up, we're on it, we're at work. We are one of the first few, which means it wasn't a bad drive to work. Still very slow. I don't know what's going on there at all. Everybody seems to be doing like 40 mile an hour at the minute, whether it's in the 50 or in the national speed limit, which is 60. Now, I am not a mathematician by far, but I know that 40 is not 50 or 60. Never mind though. It is Wednesday, I do believe. Something like that. All of the days are just kind of moulding into one at the minute. And I cannot stress just how tired I was when I woke up this morning. So I was just dreaming about a bed day. Anyway, that's enough about me. How about you? How are you in yourself? How are you feeling? How are you getting on? Are you pushing towards those goals and those dreams? Are you getting closer to succeeding in those goals and those dreams? They are the big questions of today. On that note, I need to get in this building, get some coffee, get this day underway. Let's see what the universe has in store for us, shall we? Fire up that intro. Somebody just shouted coffee guy, but my phone didn't vibrate and my watch didn't give me a notification. What's going on? Most epic thing though. The Lego body's still here. Oh, Mr. Chris.
Oh, yeah. Morning.
Did you message me?
Hey?
Did you message me?
Yeah, I left a little message.
Check.
I thought I sent it to you because
No, yeah. Oh, okay, that answers everything. My Bluetooth's not on, mate. Oh, so it all did it. Bloody hell.
Well, that's not my bloody fault. It's user issue. That is user issue.
Check me out. Trying to be a good boy. Going to cut the sandwiches out. I'm going to get back on that mission that I was on at the end of last year. A little bit of intermittent fasting, but just cutting out the food that I don't need. That'll help in a few ways. Keep the old body fat down, and it will keep the wallet a little bit fatter. So yeah, pretty good if you ask me. Lunchtime. So if you see the previous Friday Night Live, you'd have seen that my channel of the week was none other than the legendary Bus 166. There's also been a guest on the Friday Night Live show, I'll have you know. If you haven't seen that episode, go check it out. He's a goddamn legend. So he's been doing like vlogs, kind of almost daily, but he's put a few out. It's been really interesting seeing the insight into his thought process and what he's been doing and how he's been trying to level up his business. And it kind of, his podcasts always hit a spot with me. They always seem to be discussing information or a topic that just hits home so close to where my head's at, which is always quite interesting. And I just listened to one where in relation he's saying the information and trying to put it into practice, and actually kind of, I sat and thought about this for a while, and it's funny. I feel like information in today's day and age is like trying to dye a piece of clothing. You put so much dye in, but the fabric can only ever actually absorb a certain amount. And I think it takes time for it all to actually really take hold. But another interesting thing that he's going on a mission of at the minute is also putting out a lot of social media content, trying to put out 10 pieces a day across platforms. And that's also something that I've been trying to do myself. And I tell you what, trying to do that, as well as the day job, the vlog and the Friday night, it's taking all of my creativity. I don't know if any of you lot have noticed it in the vlog, but they've not been like massively creative in the sense of like the video quality. Well, not even the video quality, the video content. I've not been getting super out there with like angles or different shots. Need to step my game up, that's all I can say. But I'd highly recommend you go and check out his channel, man. It is awesome, and definitely on the wavelength. trying to keep that balance and the momentum going backside. Still just can't get my head around that. I almost feel like Eric Zoolander. I can only go right. My days, it was nice to close the car door on that work day. Bye! Same time, same place tomorrow? Sounds like a plan. If you've been watching the vlog religiously, you would have seen the other week I got the, I don't know, door anchor, if you want to call it that, for the resistance band training. Been using that every single day since I took delivery of it last Wednesday. Tell a lie, I didn't do it Saturday and Sunday, had rest days. Did do some other exercises, push-ups and practicing the pop-up. I've been trying to practice smoothing out and just making that motion as fluid as possible ever since last Wednesday. Today was the first day that I said to myself, I'm not going to do like strength training. I want to spend some time, and I've actually spent quite an incredible amount of time, even I'm shocked. Spent about an hour working on flexibility, trying to just open up my hip flexors, trying to get some mobility back in my like Achilles tendon. I think that's the right terminology for it. I've knackered my ankles and sprained them so many times over the years that I know at one point, one of the last times that I'd done it, even the doctor said to me, I need to be doing these stretching exercises. That was back when I was 16 and I didn't care about flexibility and health. I was just like good to go. And it makes me wonder if a few of those little things have been causing me issues in regards to being able to keep low, but also keeping my feet flat. Because the range of motion is just kind of shocking, really. I don't know if you'll get the gist of it. Because of the jeans overhanging and you're not really seeing what's going on, but maybe I'm just a little bit, I don't know, crazy. Maybe that is adding to the overall tension in trying to be able to stay low and keep flat-footed. Who knows? I'm just thinking any sort of flexibility, range of motion and stuff that I can work on, the better. Shout out to Kale Brock for Kale Broccoli, as I like to call him. For a few videos that he's done with a friend of his, I can't think of his name, where they've done this whole little series on range of motion, flexibility and surfing. Really interesting. I'll put a link to the video that I just watched in the description below. Might be something you enjoy. It feels like I've been home for a matter of minutes. Admittedly, I spent a lot of time doing the old mobility training, and then I've just come across a channel, and I want to say it's called Omni Surf. I might have pronounced that wrong, but I'm definitely going to look some more into their channel, because there was some really in-depth, very well broken down information. I've seen a lot of like tips and tricks and stuff, and it all seems to just be very blasé, whereas these two guys broke it down and explained it in a way that it sunk in for me. So let's wait and see. Again, I'm just going to stick to my fitness and my flexibility and look forward to the next time that we go surfing. I sure am trying to figure out a way that I can get to the seaside before we go to the wave pool again, but who knows? Time, money and conditions. But I am pretty stoked because the legendary Mr. Ben Gravy gets in the water, and if you're watching this when it went live, he might have already been back in the water, so fair play, dude. On that note, guys and girls, I hope you're winning. I hope you're well. I hope the sunset was pretty as this for you. Hopefully, maybe it was even better. On that, take it easy, stay focused, stay positive. I'll see you in the next vlog.